welcome back to our clearance show. We're an hour or two, everybody, and thank you so much for all your orders. We got some great stuff. You know what's great about clearance is, you know, maybe before a lot of the items are like, nah, maybe I don't need it that bad. But when you get it on clearance, you're like, yeah, what the heck, I'll try it. I know most of you probably have this problem, right? You have a car, a boat, whatever it is, RV, and you get some of that fading sort of on your plastic bumpers or rims, or maybe on the door handles, things like that. Well, this product from AutoSmith is called the Ultimate Plastic Restoring. It's actually a system. The stuff is amazing at rejuvenating and getting that you know, that kind of new look that you had to your bumper. Maybe it's your tires and you're out there spending all this money on restores and all stuff. Try this stuff. It comes with a big 16-ounce bottle of the plastic restore. You get the sponge, everything you need, and it works on rubber, plastic, vinyl. It'll deepen and shine whatever it is you need to put it on, and you can use it for your interior or you can use it for the exterior. Here's my man. Peter Kilcullen is here.
Hey, Guy.
Hi, buddy.
How you doing?
Can't have a home show without Pete here. I'm
Thanks.
good, buddy. I'm good. I will tell you that it's so funny because, you know, I just got Danny a car, and it's a used car. And that one of the areas where it looks a little beat up is like the bumpers and stuff. I guess that comes from the sun, maybe?
Exactly. Yeah. You know, sometimes we think of rain and things like that can, you know, sort of, you know, wear your car like a little bit early. Yeah, it's that sun. Absolutely. So whether it's those bumpers and fenders, and it can certainly be all those areas on the outside, but what about the inside? You look at your dashboard and you're wondering why it's starting to look faded, right? You know, here, this dashboard I have in front of me is black, and typically the black is where you start to see that it starts to fade. Then if it really starts to get bad, then you can have cracking and things like that. So here, look at this. I did this just about 10 minutes ago, this section right here, and you can see the difference already. And I know there's a lot of products out there that you may have seen on the market. What's cool about this is you're gonna put it on, and then you're gonna let it dry just for about 10 minutes, and then you're actually just gonna buff it with a little microfiber, and in seconds, and you'll find that it'll dry. It won't be greasy. Right. You know, you put some of those other products on there, and they tend to be really oily, really greasy, and then I think all they do is attract more dirt.
So how does it work here, Pete?
All you're gonna do is put some on the sponge. And remember, you're not actually using it, you know, putting it on and trying to clean with it. You're trying to wipe it on so it can protect, it can restore, and it can give you that great look back to those surfaces. So you'll see all I'm gonna try to do is wipe that on. And I think wherever you're putting this on, whether it's plastic, rubber, vinyl, remember, you can use this on the tires of your car, on the outside of your tires. It's gonna give it an amazing look. So you're gonna wipe it on, and I'll try to do this area right here.
Yeah, just do one like spot so we can
so you can see it
before and after.
And then you're gonna be able to just buff it off in about 10 minutes, and it is going to protect and change.
So let it set a little bit, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Look at that. You can see, so it's on there, because remember, you wanna use, let me see if I can.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, so you get that area, you wipe it on. Yeah, you can definitely see that now. And then you're just gonna buff it off. Now remember, this isn't gonna be, so I'm not gonna wait 10 minutes, right? But what you're gonna do is just, you're not gonna have to scrub at it and buff it off. Just, when I say buff, it's a light. And there you can see it'll take some of the excess off
and any of the residue that's left will come off.
Because remember, you're wiping this on to protect, to bring back the color, to really make this look brand new again. And it'll work not just with black, any of those other colors, anything that's faded. Remember, it's the vinyl, it'll be that rubber, any of that plastic that's inside your car, and then certainly the tires, which are rubber. It works so well.
And what's nice is that it's not gonna just wash off the first time you go into the car wash or anything like that. It actually helps to penetrate the material. It gets into the, because you know, plastic and rubber and all the vinyl, all those things, they're all porous material.
Sure, absolutely.
So they will hold on to some of the restore that stays in there. And you can use it, as I said, in the interior of your car too. That dashboard, right? The way, you know, if a lot of people here in Florida and Arizona, you know, we have to go buy fancy, expensive covers to cover our cars because we know that sun damage, once it gets in there, it can ruin the plastic. It can ruin all the trim that's inside your car. What about the little door jambs, right? Things like that, where it just, it makes your car look so old.
It really does.
You hit this, and by the way, one bottle, probably enough to do several vehicles, I would think, because a little bit goes a long way.
No, it really does. You know, here's another area. These are the kind of areas that we're talking about with the plastic, you know, be it the, your headlights, it can be the bumpers. Sometimes we have the fenders that go around the wheel wells, things like that. These are the areas that really start to look worn and look old, and you're gonna be able to make them look great. And it really doesn't take, look at that now, that's a great shot. You can see that difference in seconds. So now I will wait about 10 minutes and then just lightly buff that, and that is going to look great because these are the areas that get so just hammered by the sun. And remember, so we've showed you the inside on the dash, inside and outside the car. And again, you use so little of this. This is gonna last such a long time and cover all those areas.
Don't overdo it with this product. This product needs to be kind of like massaged into whatever the material is that you're using, because a little goes a long way.
Right.
And let it set on there a little bit, because it does need to penetrate. You know, when you think about what sun does, the sun damages more than just the exterior layer. It kind of goes in a little bit, so you need to let this soak in a little bit. And then, as we said, just buff it off, because essentially, Pete, you want to leave some of it on there.
Yeah, that's what you're doing. Yeah, you're not trying to clean with it and take everything off.
Right.
You're wiping that on so it can remain there. Exactly.
Right.
It'll restore that beautiful new look to it, the finish. And more importantly is, then you're going to get that protection, because you don't want that to crack. You don't want it to continue to get damaged by the sun. So again, I would just buff that off lightly when that was drying. I mean, I would give that a little bit more time, but you can see that difference right away. I mean, it looks brand new, and now it's protected.
It's almost like sun protection you put on yourself, right? Because you know what'll happen if you go out there with nothing. You burn up, right? You just dry out. Well, it does the same thing with this. Okay, that was discounted. It's only $10 basically to grab that home. So if you want to try it, you want to get your car looking nice, or your boat, because it works on anything that's made out of
plastic, vinyl, rubber,
right?
Anything exposed to the sun, it's going to be perfect.
All right, so Pete's not going anywhere, because he's got a great little diagnostic device coming up. Anybody that's had a dead battery before wants to check this out. But before we talk about that, I want to mention that I've got my Arctica tumblers coming up. I've never done the 4-pack before. They're on sale from $40 down to $25. These utilize, I don't want to be Mr. Science, but I will be. These utilize a thing we call vacuum insulation. And essentially, basically, the temperature doesn't travel well through a vacuum. That's the bottom line. So they put a vacuum inside these double-walled tumblers, and they stay hot or they stay cold, depending on what you put in there. It's a pretty amazing thing. I own a couple of these at home. Maybe you own the real high-priced, expensive ones. It's a great product, but it's not cheap. You probably get one tumbler for $25. We're gonna give you 4. Great for a party, perfect size for drinking everything from sodas to beers to wine, whatever it is, you'll love it. Best little wine glass you've ever had without the stem, won't break. They're awesome. All right, let's talk about Mighty Jump. So let's create a scenario. So maybe, you know, Pete and I are, you know, we go out for a bite to eat.
Right.
You know, we're out there. Maybe it could be summer, winter, whatever. We walk out to the car. Pete gets in the car, turns the thing. We got nothing, right?
Right.
Your first thing is, where is this coming from? How did this happen? And the problem is, it could come from a couple of different reasons why your car may not start. That has to do with the battery, but how do you know that, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because you don't have any idea. You know, maybe your battery
or nothing. You know, I mean,
right? Maybe your battery's dead because you've left the lights on.
Sure.
But then you think, okay, I'll just be able to jump start the car, and then you'll be ready to go again. And then the very next time you go to start the car and you haven't left your lights on, your battery is dead again. Well, it means that your battery probably is no longer good. What if you had a device that you could plug right into that cigarette lighter adapter in your, you know, that 12-volt adapter in your car, and it'll be able to tell you the condition of your battery, that maybe it is a bad battery, time to replace. Or what about this? You know, sometimes we're thinking, oh, I need to replace the battery. Then it turns out that it could be a little more serious and could be that alternator. So that's the device that's charging your battery as you drive.
Right.
If that's bad, your battery's never getting charged. Even though your battery is good to go, this is gonna tell you all that. So when you get it, you can plug this in. It'll be able to judge the power of your battery. Then also you can turn the car on, and it's going to be able to tell you the condition of your alternator as well. So I have a little device here, so we have a little 12-volt, and I'll be able to show you that when you plug that in, stick that in there, that here we have a perfectly good battery. So it's connected to this battery in front of me, and you can see I've got the green light. It's 12-volt battery, so I'm getting that full hit of over 12 volts in that battery. And then right there, you even have that little, you know, graph or little.
Yeah, like a little gauge.
Little gauge,
yeah,
telling you. Now again, if this battery was undercharged, that's going to be down. It'll go from 25% to 50%, things like that. Now, if we had this plugged into a car and I could start the car, then let's see where there's a little picture of the battery right here. Next to that, you would get a little symbol for your alternator, and it would give you the condition of the alternator as well. So it's a pretty simple device, right? You're going to plug it in. Now, if your battery was, so you see I have the green light. If your battery was, you know what, the battery's still good, but maybe this is a situation where you left the lights on. It's going to show you that that battery is good, but it's not charged enough, right? So the yellow will be lit up. Now, the red light will light up, and it will tell you that it's bad. So the battery's bad, because sometimes that's the thing. We don't realize, oh, I just need to jumpstart the battery. And maybe you get that car started, but the very next time it continues, and that's because the battery can no longer be charged by the alternator. You can jumpstart the car, but you need to replace the battery. So this is a great way to know exactly what's going on with the whole electrical system, from the alternator to the condition of your battery.
And a simple way to diagnose it, just pop it into that adapter that you have in your car.
Right, everyone has that 12-volt adapter, exactly. And you can just move it up and down, so it's at a good area for you to look at. But that's it, you're gonna plug it in. To do the battery, you can just plug it in, but when you want to use the alternator, you start the car, and it's going to tell you the alternator.
But I don't have to access the battery myself.
Right, you don't have to lift the hood.
We just did this to show you.
Because we don't have a car.
Because we don't have a car here, but all you do is you put this right in that little hole where the old cigarette lighter thing used to be, right? Now we use it as a way to charge with the USBs and all that stuff. We use it for that. Well, this pops in, and that directly will feed information from both the battery and the alternator to the unit.
When the car's not on, you're going to actually get the reading directly from the battery. So when you turn the car, well, you're right. When you turn the car on, now the power is coming from that alternator.
Because if you can't turn it on, you need to know that there's something wrong, so that wouldn't help you.
Right, so it'll tell you what's going on. So you can check both things, obviously, if you can get the car started, but even if you jump start the car and it's running, now you can then test the condition of that alternator, so you know, well, I better go straight to get a new battery or straight to get that alternator serviced, so you don't end up with a dead battery of the car unable to start again. Super easy.
Yeah, there's a little graph on the back that shows you where your battery is at and what it should be like, and you see it right there. It's pretty simple, and then all you do is plug this in. You can see by the size of it, pretty nice, something to have in your glove box.
Pretty easy.
Or even if you want to help somebody out. Hey, listen, let me put this in your car. I can tell you, all right, your battery's dead. You need a new battery. It's pretty nice for $14 to know that.
Right, when your car won't start, having a couple of answers, even before you go to that service station, maybe they're telling you it's an alternator and you know it's not. Maybe they say you need a new alternator, maybe you need a new battery. You'll know which with this.
Power of information.
That's it.
Makes everybody. Is that it for you, Pete?
It seems so fast, Guy, when I'm with you.
It really went by fast. I know, bro. It always does. You know, it's a good time when you're
I'll see you on Friday, though.
Yeah, buddy. We're back together on Friday,
That's right.
I wonder if you in my Saturday gardening show, too?
I am. We have a very special item that day.
Oh, I can't wait. All right, Petey. See you, buddy. Hey, I want to remind everybody. What am I reminding everybody of, Kyle? Oh, Miracle Clean. Coming up. Which way am I heading? I'm going this way. All right, so Miracle Clean's coming up. Deb Byers is going to be back. And this stuff is amazing. And think about this for a sec. This is going to clean your house, but in a way that other cleaners can't, because we can't tell you that something's going to kill germs and viruses and all that unless it's been tested. Well, this is 99.9% of the germs out there, some of the viruses, the bacteria, all that stuff, it kills, all right? Very important to remember. So if you are cleaning those real nasty areas of your house, it's going to kill that. Now, it doesn't do it with bleach or ammonia. It does it with something called thymol, which actually has a really nice scent, more of a natural product. And all this stuff it comes right to your house. You get 2 of the bottles. You get all of the chamois, the sponges, all that to be able to really clean your house. And it's less than $20, and that's coming up in just a bit. All right, we're going to do a quick special right now, which is with our Rust-Oleum. This is the Wipe New Auto Restore Kit and Pre-Cleaner. So this is really a 2-in-1. What we're going to be able to do with this is not only clean, the bumpers and the backs of the mirrors and all that stuff, but it also comes with the auto lens cleaner. And it's a multi-step little process, but I am telling you, if you have foggy headlights, that's basically just oxidation from the sun, okay, and from the salt and whatever. That's what does it, because the material that it's made from, it's a very, very, very hard material, but it's very, very dense, but it is porous. So what you do is you take the wipes out, you pre-treat it. It's a multi-step process, but it only takes a few minutes to do, and you will see the shine come back like they were brand new. The product is amazing. Everything that you need is included. It comes with not only the renewable wipes, it comes with the two-step cleaner to be able to clean your auto. It comes with the pre-cleaner, and then it comes with the Wipe New, which is the lens restore. It comes with the protectant as well. It even, apparently, I think it comes with gloves too, right? Because I've got gloves out here. Are those gloves for me? It comes with gloves, right? Yeah, I think it does come with gloves. So showing you the kinds of things that it works on. So we were talking about that earlier. So if you have vinyl that's kind of beat up, you use the vinyl restore wipes, and also for the inside of your car in those areas that are plastic or rubber. It works great on the front grille of your car too. And it'll work on the back of your plastic areas. But I wanted to show you the before and after. We did this ahead of time. Matt Davis couldn't be here with us today, but his crew came in and they actually did a before and after of a hazy headlight. Now, if your headlamps look like this, okay, you can go out and spend $150 and do the whole car and have a professional come in with the sander, and they'll sand it down, grind it down. They use about 5 different types of grit sandpaper to do it, and then they treat it with a chemical. It's a great process, but it's expensive. Or you can do it all by yourself for $17.32, and you'll get enough of the Restore to do your entire car for less than a $20 bill. And you'll be amazed at how different your car looks afterwards. In fact, look at the before and afters of everything we did right here. You can see we did half this chair, and the other half we left the same. And you can see what happens over time, how things get dull, right? And that's just from the sun, from the dirt, from the grime. You know, and your seats get dirty just from being in and out of them. And whether it's the interior of your car or the exterior of your car, it's amazing. Do we have that picture of the golf carts? That's a great shot. Thank you, guys. Same golf cart, which one looks better? We even did the tires. And look at how nice, how it almost looks like a brand new cart, right? Just by wiping it down with the Restore. And we also did the lenses on some of these vehicles too. Look at this lawnmower, right? I mean, yeah, hey, listen, your lawnmower, you may not, care what the heck your lawnmower looks like, but this gives you an idea of how it works on these hard plastic surfaces and how great that they look. If you would like to order it again, you get an entire system, including the gloves. That's enough product to do at least one car, maybe 2. And I'm talking about the exterior, the interior, and also the lenses on your lights too, headlights too. And you'd be amazed how many years it'll take off the car, the look of the car, simply by having this one simple way to be able to clean it up. Anyway, we're moving on to more great stuff. Oh, can I tease a few things though? So Alexander Baker's coming. We had this vacuum on about a month ago. People went crazy for it. We've got it today at beyond clearance prices. See, now I had it at $91. They dropped the price to the final clearance price of $76.35. Full powered upright, airspeed technology, all the tools that come along with it. The most affordable full-size vacuum that we carry here at HSN. Look at that feature. It's my favorite thing is it's got the retractable cord. It has HEPA filtration. I mean, why go out and spend $400 on a vacuum? You just get one for $76. A perfect extra vacuum, perfect vacuum to have when you don't have a ton of money to spend on a vacuum. That's coming up a little bit later. Sorry, I only have purple left, but that's the best color anyway. All right, we're gonna move on and we got more lights in the show. So before we showed you lights that you could stick anywhere, these are really cool because these have a different sort of a look to them. These are more like a standard bulb light. They come to us from Premier. They're called Cobb LED. Cobb LED, basically the best type of LED to have. None of them burn hot. They all burn cool because they don't use an actual filament inside that heats up. It's that LED, sort of Cobb LED, that diode that they use inside there that illuminates but doesn't use heat to do that. So the electrical current goes through and you still get that super bright look, but you get it without having to extract all the energy from it. So let me tell you what you're gonna get with this, okay? You're gonna get 2 of the what they're called porta-bulbs, and you can put them anywhere. You can peel and stick them, or they also have keyhole, the ability to be mounted with keyhole, what we call keyhole mountable, and you see that down the bottom there. Each one also comes with an on and off switch, so these really replicate a real light. And you can turn them on and off just with the flick of the switch, just like that. That's all you need to do. You can stick them anywhere. They do have a magnetized bottom, so if you just want to put them on, you know, an area where you're working, you know, if you have a toolbox or whatever, they'll stick to any toolbox like that. And then simply, there's a little switch on them. All right, and you can see that's just the different lighting strength. So if you want it super bright, you put it on A. If you want it a little bit dimmer, you put it on B. And these things can go anywhere, and I love that they come with their little light switches. So we'll open this up. All right, I have my light switch up top here. Is this the light switch on top? Let me make sure it's on. Maybe it's this one. There it is, oh, I got it. Okay, sorry. Anyway, so we put the light on and you can see we've got all this illumination inside. It's like somebody installed a light, but there's no wires, right? That's the cool part about this, is that you can have light anywhere that you want it. In here, we're lighting up a pantry. I said earlier, maybe you have a shed or an area of your garage that doesn't have light and you really don't want to run a cord. This enables you to do that. So a lot of people are saying, how do you install it? Pretty simple. Like I said, you can wall mount it if you would like, and just put it anywhere. That's a really good idea, by the way, to have one of these near your fuse box, by the way. Or you can put them in an attic, and they're all operating off that switch, right? I told you got a couple of settings for the brightness. Or you can just stick them. There's a magnet too, but if you just want to do the peel and stick, if you don't have a magnetic surface, you can do that as well. And then just pop them on, and you have light wherever you need to go. I mean, it's absolutely brilliant. We're also gonna give you, it says here, and I'm pretty sure the batteries come with it. I think they do come with it. So you're getting 10 AAA batteries. So if you ever bought batteries before, you know 10 AAA batteries are probably gonna cost you $10, maybe more, $11 or $12. It's almost the price of the whole dang thing, but you're gonna get the 2 light bulbs to go with it. You don't need any electrical experience to hang these, right? Because all they do is either stick on the wall via the 3M sticky stuff or with a magnet. If you want, it does come with the little kit so you can screw them in. If you want to permanently affix them to any surface, you can do that as well. But think about it, a pantry, underneath a cabinet, a closet, the attic, down in the basement. Maybe it's in your garage. Maybe it's underneath where you keep stuff. Like, that's a perfect example right there, on a shelf, right? Where you just want a little extra light. Well, grab them now. They are on sale, on clearance. They were $30, and now they're down to $17. So I have people buying a bunch of sets of these because I love light that's instant and easy. Maybe it's where you keep all your tools, right? And you're thinking, boy, I'd like to get that organized. This is the way to do it. All right, just a quick special, 611-356 is the item number. Again, no experience necessary. I love stuff like that. Just pop it on, stick it on, screw it in, and you're good to go. Hey, coming up in just a bit, and it's already very popular, is the Miracle Clean. If you are looking for a great non-toxic way without the bleaches, without all the chemicals to be able to clean in and around your home, you know, areas where you have kids or pets and things like that, and you want to get really clean. You want to kill germs, you want to get rid of the viruses, you want to do all that, but you don't want to use, you know, really nasty ways that are going to, you know, affect you, the environment. I mean, where's that stuff go, right? Down the drain? That's not good either. Use Miracle Clean, and we give you plenty, and you get all the cleaning tools to go with it. So if you really want to get it all snappy clean, trust Miracle Clean. That's coming up a little bit later. All right, let's talk about Arctica. I think probably every host here has their Arctica tumblers at the house because we absolutely love them. And maybe you haven't been living on our planet for the past year or so, maybe a couple of years now since all this came about. But it's a little thing called vacuum insulation. And very, very basically, and I'll play Mr. Science for 1 second, I will tell you, what vacuum insulation is, it's kind of like outer space, right? Temperature does not travel well in a vacuum. So if you create a vacuum around temperature, whatever is hot will stay hot, whatever's cold will stay cold. It won't move through the wall of that vacuum. So these are actually basically hollowed out steel. They suck all the air out of that layer, and then they seal it. And no matter whatever you put in there, it's going to stay at temperature for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. I think it's, what is it, 12 hours for the hot and 24 hours for the cold. First time I've ever sold to you the 4-pack, and you get 4 of the 12-ounce tumblers. So think about, great for a cookout, great for a barbecue. Put your wine in there, stays nice and cool. Put your coffee in there, stays nice and hot. Carrie Mileto,
hey,
my dearest, come on out. Are we doing a 4-pack of these for this?
Yes.
Whoa, we should do one for 25 bucks of the taller ones.
Well,
so you're gonna get all 4, $25.79 marked down from $40, and you get your choice of color.
Absolutely, and a very pretty color, so you can pick whichever one speaks to you.
How are you?
Hey, but yeah, you know, in the marketplace, you can very well find another company out there that will sell you one of these for about $20.
Yeah.
So, and sometimes it doesn't even come with the lid. Ours are coming with the lid as well, which helps prevent from spills. It also helps keep your temperature even a little longer than already it's going to do that job for. But what I love about these, you know, Artica, we've had a lot of different tumbler sizes. This one is going to give you almost that stemless wine glass feel. So you're gonna see it's very modern look. It fits in your hand just perfectly. It fits in cup holders perfectly as well. I bring mine with me just about everywhere. I brought it to my friend's house. I use it in the car. I use it around the house, especially because another great feature about double wall stainless steel is that it doesn't sweat. So you can put this on any of your furniture and have no fear that there's gonna be any rings left at the bottom of anything. So that I love, but what really matters is, does it really keep it hot? Does it really keep it cool? And the way that I've decided to show you that is to really take it to the next level.
Sure.
Okay, so over here, we have had, I have to wipe this off because there's so much steam over here. We have had our ice here inside this boiling water for a little over, I think it's been close to 30 minutes now. And we are at 32.9 degrees. Can you see that? Okay.
So it is freezing inside.
The ice inside is still hard ice at 32.9 degrees, but you can see if I come here with my thermometer and I pop here, this is 191, 193, 194 degrees inside, but inside here, we're staying nice and cold. Now, will you ever put your Artica tumblers in boiling water? Probably not. I mean, you could surely do that at home if you like, but I like to take it to the extreme for you so you could see and imagine, yeah, you know what, if I left that in my car, you know, with my ice cold, whatever, it's gonna stay cold. If you now think about the temperatures that will be coming up to us soon, which is, you know, I'm sorry, this one we're getting rid of soon, actually. Well, Atlanta just got cold again, but we went down to the 40s.
Right.
But if it's nice and cold outside and you have your nice hot drink that you want to keep hot, let's see, what temperature are we at here? 165.2. Here we go, there we go, is what's happening with our coffee inside the ice.
Right, so if you're in your car and you leave it in the car all day, right?
Yep.
And you sit there and you're just like, you know, it's just gonna wind up being cold. I love it because, and this happened to me the other, like maybe 4 days ago. I had a 2-hour shift. I was probably here for 4 hours. I went out and my coffee was still hot in the car, and it was in one of these tumblers.
There you go.
Not
and
this exact one that was bigger, but that I got earlier from Arctica, but I was like, I can't believe my coffee's still hot.
Can you see what's happening right now as he's talking? I just took the one out of the coffee that was at 165 degrees and I switched it because I love to do that so you guys know that I'm not playing around here. Now it just went right back down to that 60-something degrees. You saw it going super fast.
Yeah.
Because that
And
ice in there is that ice in there. And then this one just went right back up to the degrees of 165.
Let me go through colors really quick because I know this green, which is actually more of a turquoise, but we're gonna call it green, is very limited. So you get all of these. So this is a 4-pack of these. These things are going for 20 bucks a piece in other brands, and it's the same stuff. It's stainless steel and vacuum insulation. If you wanna pay for a name, bless your heart, go ahead and do it. But you know what, for me, what do I care? I just want it to work, and it does. So this is stainless, this is green, this is black, and this is called berry. The green and the berry colors are gonna go very, very quickly. We're always very popular in the stainless as well. You know what I really like these for is I like the size of them.
Yeah.
You know, listen, they have the big 20 and 30 ounce tumblers. They're giant.
Yeah.
And you maybe put water in that, ice water for the day. I get that.
Sure.
But when you go to a party or you go to a game and you don't want to have a, you know, some games you can't carry a wine glass when you're at the game.
100%.
This is really nice to be able to kind of make what you're drinking less conspicuous.
Understood.
At the same time, it completely stays at temperature. So if you're sitting out at a barbecue and you've got a cold beer in there or you got soda on ice in there, know that ice is not going to melt for a day.
Yeah, I mean,
it can last that
honestly,
long.
well, would you put something in there that long? It would last that long. But the idea is, if you work in an office cubicle, if you are out driving in your car and you're an outdoor salesman, or something like that, all those, I bring mine with me to the, when I fly. Like, so I bring it to the airport. So I put it in my bag empty. And then when they come by and they give me my drink, I pour it in here, because through the entire flight, it stays nice.
And the 20 ounce is too big.
Yeah, it's too big to do
like
that.
in an airplane, that needs its own seat.
This fits in my bag without a problem. And the other thing I want to point out, so like here we've done our tea. So if you're a tea drinker, this is awesome, because look, see how the lid is keeping it? You see that condensation there is keeping it nice and hot inside, so it's even helping it keep temperature even longer. But if you're drinking wine out of this, I want to point something out. They have a lot of these like on the marketplace, so if you want to go to pool areas, like this is the plastic one. But you see how thick the edge is? When I drink my wine, I like that this has been designed with a nice thin edge, because your very classy glass is going to have that thin edge. It's about the feel on your mouth when you're drinking your wine that it's supposed to have. So I always hated these for that reason, right?
Yeah,
so it sounds like a silly thing, but we've thought about everything.
Right?
Yeah. So when you drink with this, it's very, it's just the right feel on your mouth, especially for wines. But I've drank coffee out of mine, I drink water out of mine.
It's like a wine glass.
You'll never have leaching. So if you went from wine to coffee to water, that would be a problem in a lot of other cups, because you would have the leaching of the taste. Like this guy is gonna leach, you know? So not having to worry about that, huge. And the other thing, since you're getting 4, I love this idea. You can break them up. So if you wanna keep 2 for yourself, take the other 2 and gift them. Look how cute these little guys are. So we just put, like, maybe a person has their favorite, alcohol or beer or whatever. You place that in there with a little giftable, put a little plastic wrap on it. It makes a perfect gift. Right now, Dad's Day is coming up, Mom's Day is coming up. We got lots of bridal showers coming up. So I think we even had one for the bride. Here's maid of honor. So.
Great idea. Or, hey, look at this, too. If you wanted to do a nice gift like this, watch, I'll just show you something really quick.
Do it.
Boom, boom, boom. Look at how...
Isn't that cute?
Look at what a great gift that is, right? You get 2 of the berry color, because you're giving them red wine.
That's right.
Right? So you could do the 2 berry color, and you've got a beautiful little Cabernet to go with it. It kind of looks like wine. That's why I picked those 2 out. But honestly, you cannot go wrong with these things. This deal is unsurpassed. We are putting them on clearance basically for this one clearance show, or one clearance day. So if you would like to grab them, it's $25.79 for all 4. That's a steal of a deal, because I know for a fact, these, I bought one of the ones that's like the coffee cup size.
Yeah.
It's like 25 bucks.
They totally are.
One.
This is an incredible deal. And when we first started selling these, they were a lot more, but they were still a good deal, because you're getting 4.
And they're so much less than the big companies out there that sell these.
Exactly, but you're getting all the quality. You're getting, Artica is so well known and has been here for so many years, and you guys love them. So, even look at the reviews. And I was just looking at the reviews this morning, and someone did mention the mouthfeel, so that's what made me even remember to bring that up, because that's what I love about it. But everyone was just saying, I can bring these to the pool now. I can walk over to my neighbor's house and I don't lose my cup, so it's, which ones are yours because of the color. When I have friends over and we're out by the pool or we're outside, this is great. It's gonna warm up any second now if you're in those cold temperatures. You wanna have these around to hang outside like you see these people doing.
And you know what, Carrie, you hit on it earlier too, is that if you're having, let's say you're making frozen margaritas or pina coladas or daiquiris or whatever, they're not gonna sweat on you. No. They're not gonna melt inside before you finish them, and they're not gonna be all cold and sweaty, because remember, whether you put hot coffee in there or a frozen drink, the temperature doesn't travel through the wall very well. So it's not gonna be burning hot to your hand or freezing cold. A lot of people can't even hold a frozen drink. They're like, it's too cold to hold.
That's 100% true,
right?
And you won't have that issue with this. But again, in my 193 boiling water, this is still 32 degrees. Doing fine.
I love it.
If you would like something that does that for you, you got to get the Artica.
Hot stays hot.
Hot stays hot.
Cold stays cold.
Absolutely.
Times 4.
Times 4.
You're the best. Thank you. All right. Don't go anywhere. We got more clearance coming your way.
Up and you're looking to impress your friends, let me show you how to make this beautiful seafood broil using my DuraPan.
Let's do seafood for the dinner party.
I'm about to say, oh, I never felt so good. Not trying to deny it. I feel it in my soul.
Hey guys, let's eat.
I never felt so good.
All right, everybody. So this is the lowest price we've ever done on this Eureka vacuum. This is even lower than the last time that we did this presentation, because the last time it was $91. They dropped the price even lower, down to $76. It will never go lower, so don't wait any longer. It's the Eureka Airspeed Unlimited Vacuum, and I will tell you, you want to talk about power and performance and a name that you can trust. Eureka's been around forever, long time. This comes with all the pet accessories and detailing accessories loaded on board as well. This is gonna deep clean your carpets, but remember, it's great for hard floors too. It does it both. My good friend Alexandra Baker's here, and she's just showing you that, you know, just because it's powerful doesn't mean it needs to weigh 35 pounds, which it doesn't. This is super lightweight, only weighs about 16 pounds.
15 and a half.
How much?
15 and a half
It's losing
pounds.
weight. It's gone from 16 to 15.
Look at that.
Let me tell you, just for today only, clearance priced, it was $116. They dropped it by $40. They put it on FlexPay, $19.09, and there are so many features that go along with this, but I will tell you right out of the gate, does Eureka stand behind it? It has a 5-year warranty, which is unheard of at a vacuum at this price. Some companies will charge you $100 for a 5-year warranty. They'll charge you $20 a year. You're getting that included, and you're getting a product from Eureka, and whether you do the deepest shag rug, right? Or you're doing a bare floor, or you're doing your kitchen floor. You're just trying to get the crumbs and the debris and all that stuff out of off the floor in your as I said, in your kitchen where you're prepping your food. It is amazing. Look at the carpet line, so super suction, full out 12 amp upright. So this is as powerful as they go. Yet we've got a clearance price today at about $76. And as you see Alexandra going to town, notice that bin, wow, I didn't even think that carpet was that dirty. Oh
I
my
gotta
gosh.
say,
wow.
I read one of the reviews.
What do you got, you got like 4 pounds of stuff in there.
I read one of the reviews,
What
and the
the
person
heck?
said it wanted to practically pick up the carpet
Yeah.
because it's really strong. So this is cyclonic, this is bagless, this is a large canister, and then look at this. I mean, that's like, did you see this?
Wow.
That is unbelievable. Look at all the fine particles. These are the particles that are going to damage your carpet if you don't pull them out. A lot of hair. There was a lot of coffee, a lot of bacteria-laden dirt that comes in from our shoes, from our pets' paws. Unbelievable. I just love how easy it is to work with this canister. And you're going to use this on all of your floors. So this is a shag area rug, and you saw how well it worked.
I love that it comes with all the extra tools that you need. You have the
Everything is on board.
The powered pet brush, which is on board.
Yes.
All the detailing brushes, which are included, and of course that amazing cord, which is one of our favorite features.
I'm gonna show you.
Nobody likes. Let me tell you, my biggest. Isn't it so funny? I will vacuum a house for I'll get out there with my big vacuum for 20 minutes. And yet I won't wrap the cord. I'll be like, nah, I just don't have the, I do not have the energy to wrap this
Let me
dang
show you
cord.
right here. You're receiving that super power pet paw, that this is the upholstery cleaning accessory that everybody loves to have. I don't know why we exclude it and just say only for pets. Let me tell you, this is for deep cleaning your upright that you're going to need. And then you also are receiving the dusting brush, you're getting the wand. This is also the hose. You have an 8-foot hose that is on board so that you can clean above the floor. And then what everybody loves, let me just turn this around for you just a little bit. It's got the HEPA filter built in. It has an extra filter on top that you can wash. But watch this. I can just push this button, right? I push the button. Can you see how it retracts on its own? I'm doing it nice and neat and smooth. So now with that self-rewind, everything is on board. You don't have to worry about storing anything. And then also this tank, look at this. Here's the HEPA filter that's right there built on that you'll replace every couple of years. And you also have a washable filter that is up top. I love the washable filter because sometimes you're cleaning so much, you want to be able to pull out the filter and really rinse this under the sink. sink, and I like having that option. You can just pop that back in. Everything is lightweight. Those of you who know me know that I don't have a great back. I had surgery years ago, and so I don't make it a habit of picking up things that are very heavy.
Right.
But I find that I reach for this vacuum, gosh, it seems like every other day. We have pets, we have a dog, and we have a bunny named Cucumber. And this is going to...
Why that made me laugh, I
don't know. But you know, sometimes the bunny leaves some pellets around and I just take out my Eureka and just give it a pass, and it works so fast. Remember, all floors. If you don't have carpets, you've got to be able to deep clean and still clean all your floors. I'm gonna show you how well this works on all of them. That Berber doesn't look so bad, right?
No, it looks pretty clean. And what we set up here for you is we're gonna go from carpet sort of depth and make it a little bit less, then we'll go right to hard floors. But most people out there have a carpet like this, right? This is your basic Berber carpet, you know, not a heavy duty pile. But again, you know, you realize a lot of people buy carpets this color so that they don't have to worry about dirt. Problem is those carpets get just as dirty as a white carpet, and you need to really get deep down suction. And I think with Eureka, that's what you get here. You know, you pair that up with a super duper long warranty and lots of you know, sort of ease of use features that are built into this, right? With all the tools being loaded on board, with the easy way to dump it out and the way to be able to clean it. And I don't know about you, but I like the ability to be able to sanitize that canister, and you can with this one. You can take that out and you can wash it. So if you get anything stinky in there, you're good to go.
like bunny pellets, of course, right?
From Cucumber the bunny.
From Cucumber the bunny. But what's wonderful, it's just easy to use. I reach for it, it's lightweight, and it's effective. When I receive this, you know, I have a robotic vacuum, and it does the home a couple of times a week. But sometimes you just need something that's really deep down.
Yeah.
I must tell you, this vacuum, even though it's such a value, I find that it works like the really expensive vacuums. I can feel the suction. Oftentimes we're looking for strength, we're wanting power, so we go for 12 amps. This is 12 amps, but look at the floor to the side action that's going on there, how it's really, how much power, and those plates, it's got airspeed technology going right into the canister very, very fast.
And that's really, Alexandra, when you think about a vacuum, I mean, you buy a vacuum based on the power and suction of the vacuum.
Right.
I mean, I don't care what the dang thing looks like. I want it to really, I honestly don't. I want it to work.
Right.
And so when you spend your money on something like a vacuum, you have different sets of criteria and priorities versus other products. For me, power and suction, man. I want to do less work. The more powerful it is, the quicker I'm going to get that work done because the less passes I have to do. Now, Alexandra talked to you about using it on your hard floors, okay, which is key because it has such great suction that you'll notice things that the debris is not scattering. It's not pushing it around. It is completely sucking everything off there. It's one of the best hard floor vacuums I've ever seen here because a lot of them, you know, you have to switch all the different settings or you have to use a handheld tool. Look at how that sucks everything up in that path without scattering everything, right? Look at that. And we've got a combination of crumbs and hair and Lord knows what else. I don't see any bunny pellets, thank goodness, but you know, you can see. Now watch, we're gonna go right to the edge without any special tools, no worries, and we're gonna show you how we get that as well. By the way, this does come with the hose attachment. It comes with a crevice tool, the extension wand, a dusting brush, the upholstery tool, and the Pet Power Paw turbo nozzle is also included. That along with that extra long, actually I think it's a, can you check on this, Kyle? Because we have two Eurekas. One is a 3-year and one is a 5-year warranty. I think this might be the 3-year warranty.
Okay.
But I want to just make sure because I said 5 and I don't want to. Let me just tell you this. They're both good warranties because most vacuums have 1-year warranty.
They do.
And this, and really good ones have 2 years. So I just wanted to make sure. I know we have two similar vacuums in Eureka, and I just didn't want to give anybody any wrong information. But anyway, you're going to get at least a 3-year warranty, which is a great warranty.
Did you see the floors are practically like
3 years.
shiny?
Okay.
So if you have, you know, a lot of homes we don't have carpets anymore, and you need to clean your floors, whether it's hardwoods, laminates, or the shiny tile in the bathroom or the kitchen. I feel like in my home, the Baker home, broom. I don't have a broom. I feel like the edge-to-edge cleaning is fantastic.
Yeah.
And when I am pulling it back and forth, I can feel those plates. It's like a suction. So 12 amps is great, but what I want is power, that suction, and I can actually feel it, and it's going into the canister.
Yeah, you want the vacuum to do the work.
You want the vacuum to do the work. So I just move this little dial. You see this little dial? I move it to tools. See that? It says tools right here on top, and now it's going to be able to clean up on top. I've got the pet paw on. Let's clean this.
And I don't know if you can hear, but that powered pet tool has an actual agitator inside it that helps to release all the sticky stuff from furniture, especially things like pet hair. And now if you need to get down in the cracks or crevices, it's got everything. Look at that. Probably plenty of Cheerios under there from the little kids, right? But the pets that get their dirt and grime and all that stuff inside there. And Alexandra, after you finish that, will you ever to give everybody a close-up of that pet tool?
I will.
Because I want them to see what it looks like. All right, now when we plug it in, you see how that brush works? So that's active cleaning. Yeah.
Follow me to the stairs.
All right, now watch how we've loaded this up with a lot of pet hair. And we call that a pet attachment only because, but it's probably getting just as much human hair or any kind of hair or dirt and debris off your stairs. And traffic areas like stairs, runners, even in your car, furniture, your car upholstery. That's where you really want to utilize a brush like this because it can really get into all the cracks and crevices. You can detail anything that you need to. There's another brush, extension wand and brush that come with it. So if you need to get into more hard to reach areas, and Alexandra's showing you how easy it is to switch out.
This.
Yeah, look at
I
that.
could really clean. I could dust things like this.
Sure. And again, we're using the power of 12 amps along with that retractable cord, which let me tell you, the powered brush rolls and the retractable cord really, and the warranty, really are the three things that stand out to me. If you're gonna give something a 3-year warranty, you best be dang sure that you build a good machine because the last thing that Eureka wants to do is return and replace a bunch of machines. So what they do is they build it right the first time. And that's why Eureka's been around for how many years?
Since 1909, and I love that it has all the tools. You can do the self-rewind there. You don't have to rewind it manually. Easy to use, soft rubber wheels so that I don't have to scratch my floors. And remember, it's all about the power.
It really is. All right, so we are just about out of time on this, as you can see by our clock. If you want to break up the payments, it's only $19.09 to get it home, plus your shipping and handling and tax. So your first payment will probably be about 26. First payment will be about $30, and then your other payments will be $19, and that's for everything. That includes all your shipping and your tax. Wow, look at that. There's a whole person just gets, the whole dog.
Right.
Is that Cucumber, the bunny? Did you get him?
Pet hair, your hair, deep down clean. This is so something that you'll be reaching for every day, if not every other day.
It's a full-powered vacuum with a 3-year warranty and a retractable cord for $76. End of story. Thank you, Alexandra Baker.
You're very welcome.
All right,
welcome.
G by Juliana. Here's some info. Be right back.
G by Juliana is for the confident, fashionable, amazing woman. She can expect to feel comfortable. She can also expect a lot of compliments. They'll be asking, who are you wearing?
The thing I love most about shopping at HSN.
Do I have to pick just one?
I'd have to say FlexPay.
It allows me to get the things I want now
And make monthly payments.
Without any interest or fees.
I got a new mattress for the guest bedroom, a fabulous cookware set for my sister's wedding,
and a little something just for me.
FlexPay gives me the flexibility to buy what I need now.
without the stress of having to pay for it all at once. And no interest. Beat that layaway.
everybody. Wow, that 2 hours went fast. We saved something really special for you. It's called Miracle Clean. So here's what makes Miracle Clean different from other products out there in the market. A lot of other products will use toxic chemicals to kill germs and viruses. Okay, fine. You want to pour bleach on something? I don't think I'd pour it on a cutting board. Not a good idea.
No.
Honey, my steak tastes like bleach. No, that's not a good thing. You want to use something that you know is safe, and that's what this is all about, yet still at the same time can kill and get rid of 99.9% of the germs, some of the viruses out there, the mold, yet it's non-toxic, no bleach, no ammonia, none of that bad stuff that you don't want. I don't want to clean my microwave oven with something that is going to burn my eyes and stuff. I don't want to do that stuff. You can use it anywhere. Use it on glass, use it on appliances, use it on your automobile, use it indoors, use it outdoors, all over the place. We are giving you 2 28-ounce bottles of Miracle Clean with the trigger sprayers, and you're going to get the travel bottles, 2 of those, so you can take it with you. And I encourage you when you travel to take these little guys in your suitcase, because guess what? Maybe your hotel room was cleaned. Maybe it was just kind of gone over quickly. I feel a lot better knowing I had that to spray the commode area, so I know before my butt goes on there, at least I'm in charge of cleaning it up. So you're going to get all this. And then we're going to give you some of these great little microfiber cloths. How many cloths they get?
12 microfiber.
A dozen microfiber cloths.
And 2 extra.
Two extra.
Yep, for 14.
All right, so 14. And then 2 of the combo scrubby, fun, great pads that are going to help you to clean up your house. Deb Byers is back. And I will tell you, this product is an amazing product because it works like the chemical-y stuff, but it doesn't have the bad stuff in it.
Absolutely. This is going to take care of all of your clean and then some. We have 2 fragrances available. So now what you're going to do is pick your fragrance. I'm holding the warm vanilla, and we also have the fresh linen. And what that means is that you're going to have Forever Fragrant in your Miracle Clean that is going to deodorize, kill the odors at the source. So on the dry down, it'll be a subtle fragrance. But the main fragrance that you're going to be getting with your Miracle Clean is that beautiful botanical thyme fragrance, because thyme is the predominant fragrance and the predominant thing in your Miracle Clean that's going to make you be able to clean, disinfect, deodorize, and sanitize in one product. And you made a point about having the travel ones with you when you go and you're going to put it in the bathroom. They say that the remote is the most germ-ridden item.
More than the toilet seat?
More than the toilet seat. That's what they say. So you want to take those travel with you because they'll even kill athlete's foot. But your Miracle Clean is going to kill 99.9% of the common household bugs, germs, fungus, all those things in your home, and do it botanically. So you don't need your bleach. You don't need those caustic chemicals. No warning labels on your Miracle Clean because you don't need them. It is a botanically plant-based cleaner that's going to give you a better clean, disinfect every single time.
I absolutely love it. And again, remember that you'll notice that Deb's not using any gloves, any industrial clothes. We don't have masks on here, which, by the way, you should probably wear when you're using the chemicals that you're using. And the reason I brought that up, and I know we both giggle about it, is talking about toilet seats, is the fact that, listen, if you are, read the label on the bottle of what you're spraying on your toilet seats when you clean them. And then think about putting your raw skin butt's backside. It's a terror. You should never, ever do that, right? Yet, you also, you don't want to just clean it with water because, hey, listen, you know, I got a kid. I know, you know, sometimes they hit the target, sometimes they don't. And Lord knows what's underneath all that stuff.
Well, you're making an excellent point. We're laughing about it, but let's talk about it because, let's face it, we want a better clean. So with your Miracle Clean, to Guy's point, on the commode, what you're getting 2 28-ounce bottles that are all ready to go. You've got a sprayer that is patented. You have a 40-degree spray, so you can go ahead and do that, or you can get a bullet spray. But you're also getting a 360-degree sprayer. So this puppy is going to work all around the rim underneath the commode. So think about the fact that you're going to not have to take all those cleaners that you've got under the sink. This is going to be your arsenal, and it's going to give you a better clean, because most cleaners do not disinfect, and most disinfectants don't give you a better clean, and Miracle Clean does both.
Yep, and you can use it anywhere. In those high traffic areas, you know, we look at railings, look at areas inside of your shower, inside your bathtub, around the fixtures, all those areas, and all you do is spray it in, you know, little hands, beautiful little cute little hands, covered with germs, and Lord knows where those hands have been. This is a way to clean it up. We're gonna do some live demonstrations for you because, you know, we have a lot of this shot on tape, but I want you to see, and, you know, we don't pull any punches here. We use things that are really sort of real life problems. You know, you got kids, waxy messes. We use crayon on ours, but use it in areas that you normally would not use a chemical, or maybe you are using chemicals. Areas where you eat and prepare food with your children. I mean, look, we've got crayon on like a marble or granite.
Yes, granite. So I want you to know, so I'm just spraying it now. In 30 seconds, it's going to start to sanitize. In 3 minutes, it's going to absolutely disinfect and kill all that 99.9% of all those germs and bugs and all those things that are living on the surface of our countertop. Now, what's happening is the nano emulsions, which are like those little from the video game, are literally breaking down the grime, the grease, the dirt, and killing the germs. So here we go. One swipe and we've got a better clean. So you don't even have to rinse this because this is safe around your pets, safe around your kids, a better clean every time. And in the bathroom, so we were talking about the commode, but how about in the shower? How about with the grout? How about that caustic cleaner that you've got to open the window or put the fan on? And you've got to be so careful about putting other cleaners together. You could cause a toxic fume. So you want to be very, very careful about the items that you're using.
Look what it's doing.
This is what we're talking about. These are the nano emulsions. They're literally breaking it up on contact. 30 seconds, you've got the clean is already getting started. So the work is being done for you. You're getting 12 of the smooth microfiber cloths. You're going to be able to reuse them. You simply throw them in the wash them, dry them, and you are good to go.
Too, Deb.
It gets the grout as well. So you're going to be getting a better clean botanically with Miracle Clean, regardless of the surface of where you're using. It's just a miracle.
Yeah, and it doesn't use one of these artificial you know, surfactant type things that break down oils and stuff like that. Because, you know, listen, you know, you could put any kind of a terrible toxic thing, a bleach or an ammonia or an acid to break things up, but that's doing it chemically. We would rather use a more natural clean, right? And that's why we talk about, and it does, it really smells like thyme.
It does smell like thyme.
That's T-H-Y-M-E, by the way. It smells like that. It smells like almost like an herbal sort of a scent.
Well, that's what it is. It's made from thymol, which comes from thyme oil, which comes from the thyme plant, which has been known for years to be a great antiseptic and a great disinfectant. So you're going to be getting, that's the predominant fragrance and that's the predominant product in your botanically derived plant-based cleaner. And by the way, we are 3 times faster and 5 times stronger than our leading competitor. So here we go. I'm going to clean glass. Look at that beautiful man back there.
I look amazing.
He is streak-free and he is good to go.
I am.
And that is an amazing clean. So you can get rid of all those other cleaners that you've got under the sink. You don't need them. This is all you need to clean in virtually every room of your home. It'll sanitize soft fabrics in 2 minutes. You're going to be able to clean on every surface. You've got kids, you've got pets, you've got a better clean.
It makes good sense. And you don't have that guilty feeling of, oh my gosh, you know, the easy way out. Yeah, I guess I could pour sulfuric acid on things. You know, it's so funny. I remember back in the day when I was living with a bunch of dudes in this apartment in Connecticut, and luckily one of the guys I lived with ran a cleaning company, so the house was relatively clean. But he would go up, and we had some stains around the tub, and he poured something that made smoke come out of it.
Wow.
And I asked him what it was, and he goes, it was muriatic acid.
Yes.
And he said, that's what industrial cleaning, and he goes, don't come near this bathroom for like 2 hours. And he goes, you know, that's what you do. And I'm like, but so anybody can do that and use like something toxic, but then you can't go near it and your family can't go near it. Plus, remember, we're making the claim of killing germs. You know, being able to sanitize.
Yes.
We can't do that unless we got to go through a lot to get that.
It's 100%
you know.
true. It's 100% true.
Yeah.
And you're disinfecting, you're sanitizing, you're deodorizing, and you're getting a better clean, all with Miracle Clean.
All right, I wish we had more time, but remember, you're getting a boatload. This is enough to last you months and months right here. It's on clearance for only $19.95. Please try it. I'm telling you, you will love this product. You'll love the way it smells. You'll love how easy it is, and you'll love the fact that you're not dumping a bunch of chemicals down the drain. Oh, by the way, we didn't make a big deal about the fact that you don't, and you said it, that's a no-rinse product, which makes it easy.
No-rinse product.
Yes.
But if you want to really enhance your cleaning experience,
Right.
we've got a set of 6 pieces that are going to give you that little extra oomph to get into all the nooks and crannies. These are the curve brushes, the flexi curve brushes that have dual bristles on them. So you're going to be able to scrub, you're going to be able to polish all in one. And you're getting 4 gorgeous brushes. You're getting 2 handles. So you're going to have a better opportunity to get into all those nooks and crannies, high up on, way up high with the expended pole or with the little handle. And you can go ahead and use your Miracle Clean, use your scrub brushes. They're there for every single area in your home, and you're going to get an absolutely amazing clean. It's a great set.
Look at all the things that you get here. I mean, every crack and crevice, grout brushes, different angled brushes. You get the telescopic handle so you can clean it. What's the price on this? I'm gonna get this. This is only 13
This is crazy.
bucks?
This is crazy.
Oh my gosh, I need this.
You absolutely do. The brushes, the handles will go on the brush, and then you can extend it, or you can use the small handle. These are better brushes for a better clean.
All right, listen, thank you so much for being here and helping me so much.
Always a pleasure, Guy. You know
Buyers,
that.
everybody. All right, hey, listen, I will see you guys tomorrow morning. I think I'm on at 6 a.m. Eastern time, so I'll see you then. I think I have another home clearance show. Looking forward to that. Now we're looking forward to seeing this beautiful lady, Miss Tamara. She'll take you from here.
Thank you so much, Guy. We are talking beauty today. This is so exciting. And in this hour, we're actually specifically talking about the beauty of your hair. And it is all courtesy of Tweaked. Now, if you haven't